Are you both fine? Jin ran to Jimin and little Jungkook in his arms, who were just rescued from a dangerous accident, but thankfully they were all fine. Jimin had some minor injuries and Kook had some scratches. In the meantime, everyone came to them, one by one, hugging both of them. Taeyong was patting baby Kook's back slowly, and soon little snorings could be heard there. Who in the hell dared to do that? Yoongiff punched the table angrily. Meanwhile, Taeyong went outside to lay Cookie on the bed and then came back for their discussion. I'm sure they were none of those things. It means they know that Jungkook is alive. Probably. And also they must also know about the reason of their hideouts turning into ashes. Taeyong smiled, remembering their present achievement, but the audacity of those trees attacking their family was making him getting bold from anger. Yoongi, you will spy every single moment of those trees. We can't take any chance now. And Jinhyun, make sure to double the security around the mansion. And also all of you will wear bulletproof vests from now on, whenever you will go outside. And you will take the advanced car less with security. And lastly and most importantly, always be alert. Be like a hawk. Everyone nodded at the instructions given to them and soon all the instructions were implemented. Jimin came back from a little store in their backyard only to see no one there. As per their chart, Kook must be with Namjoon. So he went in his room only to puff his cheeks from anger. Me, call me Hyun. Me too, say Taehyung. No, me, say Jinhyun. What about me? Call me too. Everyone was circling around little Kook, who just said Hyun to Namjoon, and they were surprised to listen this word from his mouth. Namjoon scratched his neck, giggling a little. He still didn't tell anyone that Jungkook already called him Hyun. Great. Everyone asking from Kook to call them Hyun, and no one even informed me. Jimin's angry look made everyone gulp. It just happened randomly. We were about to call you. Jin quickly made an excuse, and everyone nodded their head, supporting the little lie of the oldest. Call me Hyun to Kook. Hyun. With that, everyone surrounded the baby Kook, asking to call them Hyun too. Making baby Kook looking at them confusingly with his true eyes. Just like that, one more day filled with their chows passed. The little child light up their life like an unpredictable light gifted to them by the angels, but an unknown danger was approaching them with the speed of light. Next day, when everyone was having dinner on the table, Taeyong entered with an old lady in their house, making them all wonder about the new person in their house. They all left their chair, confronting Taeyong. Who is this Ajuma tea? Asking Jin while asking that old lady to have a seat. Actually, she was just about to get hit by my car. When I asked her if she is hurt anywhere, then I got to know that she is all alone and there is no one with her at such delicate age. When she needs all the care, members snorted, but Yoongi asked them to come to a corner to say something. You could have arranged a house for her or something rather than taking her here. Yes, Yoongi is right. How can you trust someone you just met? But look at her age. She is an old woman. What can she even do? We should never underestimate someone's strength. You don't know what's the reality of a person behind their mask. In my opinion, all we can do is to arrange a home for her and bear her expenses. Everyone nodded with Hoseo. Taeyong hung, but then looked at Namjoon. Hyung, I'll feel so embarrassed to say her this after taking her here. Can you say this? Namjoon nodded, giving a pat on his head. They went back to the old lady to tell their decision. Grandma, we have a life of risk. we can't allow you to live here, but we will arrange a house for you and will bear all your expenses. You can stay for a night here until morning, everything will be arranged for you. You can live there then. The old lady smiled, giving them blessings, which made everyone smile at the kind words of an old lady. With that, everyone went for their room. Next day, the old woman left the mansion after the breakfast. But little did Namjoon had a strange feeling, something which made him more cautious and attentive about his surroundings. Namjoon was in the living room, that's when he saw Jimin going towards Yoongi's room. You should take rest for some time rather than moving from one place to another place. Namjoon scolded him. Hyung Cookie was so sick. Yoongi said he is vomiting from the early morning. What? Let's go. Namjoon gave a hand to Jimin as he was still having a problem in walking. Everyone was already there when they entered in Yoongi's room and the doctor was checking Cook. Everyone had tense expressions seeing the dull face of baby Cook, which made them feel that he is sick from days. Straining tears on little baby's face made their heart get clench from the pain. So please take care of his diet, and I would like to take a sample of what he ate in a dinner. I'm certain that something was mixed in his food, which made him to puke continuously. Everyone was so stunned at the new information. Things like this never happened earlier. Their whole staff and man, they all were trustworthy. That's when something clicked in Taeyong's mind. Is that old lady behind all this? Everyone was confused at the question, but that's when Hosek made a call to his fan to go and check about that old lady. But an information he got in return shocked him. He cut the call facing the members. That lady disappeared in middle. It is all my fault. I should not have taken her here. It's okay, T. Now you don't feel guilty. I gave him medicines and took his blood samples too. If there will be anything much serious, I'll inform you. With that, doctor left from there. Meanwhile, Jin had full goosebumps on his body. Cook just ate some bites yesterday. He didn't even eat yesterday. I gave him just milk later on. If only some bites caused this, then what if he must have eaten that food? Everyone's heart dropped at the information. They can't even imagine if something must have happened to their youngest member. I won't leave them, Yoongi roared, making them jump scared from a sudden loud voice. Jinhyun, at first please make the cars come in and get this whole mansion checked up, getting all the equipment. Everyone, you all please take Cook outside until this whole process is done. After 12 hours of investigation, there were nothing found in the mansion except 2 small cameras. They just crossed their limit. We can't just sit like this after what they did. Yes, they need to get told who is the boss here and what they get in return of trying to attack our family. In evening, everyone was asked to assemble in office room and a new plan planned by their leader Namjoon was discussed with the members, who were more than satisfied in the perfect planning of their revenge. Attacking their child will cost them the most now. Hello, Junior D. Taeyong came out of shadows in dark, lighting the torch along with Jimin. I knew it was you. My brother will chop you off in pieces. And you shorty, you had a luck with your side last time. That you and that kid survived in our attack. Or else this Kim Taeyong won't have much guts to keep me here. You piece of... Taeyong punched the brother of Lee Mafia group, who still have a cornice mate. Jimin gave the fake smile ever possible and asked Taeyong not to punch him, which made their rivals smirk at them with an egoistic smile. This Jimin know the reality. You better learn from him. A hard punch which made blood ooze out of his mouth shocked him. One more punch and there was old blood coming out of his mouth and nose, which made Taeyong smirk with pride. After being the content, Jimin left him there with blood all over his face. Do the dressing of him, but don't give even a single drop of water to him. With that, Taeyong and Jimin left from there after completing the task they were assigned to. Meanwhile, everyone was trying to cheer up little Kook, who was fine now but still a lot weak due to continuous vomiting. Hosuk did a little dance in dress of clown to make baby Kook giggle lightly. Meanwhile, Jin was trying to make him something. Yoongiff was searching for some new online stories. Namjoon was checking some papers nearby. Jungkook made a grabby hand towards Namjoon, who kept the paper aside and took the baby Kook in his arms, kissing all over his face. My cookie is sick. Jungkook nodded, and Namjoon made some dramatic expressions in return. Taeyong and Jimin smiled at them plainly but directly went to their room to get freshened up first, as they had stains of blood at their clothes. Namjoon got a cold, so he made Jungkook sit on couch and went some steps away to attend the court. But when he returned, he facepalmed himself, seeing the drawing of banana milk and bunny at his important papers. What did you do, Kook? Namjoon scolded Jungkook, which made everyone to gather there. But small tear in Kook's eyes made Namjoon to realize his mistake and switch his tone instantly. Oh, you wanna draw? Namjoon was sure Jungkook didn't understand, but still he said yes, which made everyone giggle at the youngest. Okay, I'll buy a drawing book and colors for you, but you don't make your little sketches on my important papers from now on. Okay, Namjoon tried his best to look stern, but he questioned his mafia figure when he saw baby Kook giggling at him instead. Hosuk took Jungkook in his arms. He's scolding you, you little brat. Hosuk tickled Jungkook, who instead of laughing, bursted into tears. And everyone started to dance on the beat of the youngest to make him stop crying. After an effort of 10 minutes, Jungkook finally calmed down and then took the pen and papers of Namjoon again, whose eyes got wide, and he snatched those from Jungkook before he could make another art piece there. But this made baby Kook's lips get wobbled, and tears were just right there, threatening to fall if Namjoon didn't give back the papers to him. Dilemma was huge, but Namjoon's soul got saved from huge internal battle when Taeyong and Jimin came up with a drawing book and colors and gave them to little Kook, who instantly got lost in those blank pages and those colorful pencils. After putting baby Kook to sleep, everyone was focused to execute the second part of their plan. They all were in basement now looking at Leah, who was covered with all the white dressing. Such a piece of art he is looking, ain't it? Commendable joke, Jimin. But he beat him too much. Yeah, maybe. Leah gritted his teeth in anger and frustration, but the next sentence of Namjoon made him look at them attentively. We should leave him now, should we? Everyone thought for a second and then made an affirmative sign. But we should catch some benefit, ain't it? Jin asked, and everyone nodded with him. Let's ask for ransom. Perfect. Let's make a call to his brother and see how much they can pay for this trash. Yoongi asked a guard to make a call to Lee. At first time the call was not responded, but second time he picked up the call, making Leah take a breath of relief. But before he could speak anything, Jimin stuffed a piece of cloth in his mouth, enjoying his frustration. How much you can pay for your brother? Nothing, keep him with yourself. I'll get everything under my control. Better. She cut the call dramatically, mocking Leah. What a great brother you got. Everyone bursted into laughter, seeing the emotional damage in front of them. Now, what would we do with him? Let this poor man go now, I guess. Really? Yes, Young, I also just feel bad for him. As you all say, free him. After ordering his man to drop him somewhere, they left. In evening, they all were playing with Jungkook. That's when Yoongi got a call. Good news that Lee got paralyzed. That Lee is really something. Just one thing caused him to do this to his brother. Dishonesty and betrayal runs through their veins. They will do anything for their power. But he was so dumb. He could not identify his own brother's voice. You guys really think Leah did that? Taeyong busted into laughter, earning a smile from Namjoon. He got paralyzed by a poison and thus given to him by choice. What? But how do you know? It is me who got them that poison after confirming from Namjoon. Then I'm confused. What's our benefit from all this? First benefit is that Lee will be out of power. The one who dared to hurt our family. Second is that Leah won't be alive either, or at least he won't be able to take over. Because Lee had mass supporters who know about his plan to get Leah aside, so their obvious suspicion will be on Leah. Third, our ally group got their revenge on those Lees. Well, we also got. And fourth one is, we are getting all the weapon supply deals which those Lees were supposed to do. In evening, everyone was doing their supposed to do work. Jin went to Hoseok's room as he knew it will be his time to babysit Jungkook. But he scrunched his nose as soon he entered in his room. I'm saying keep the room fresheners on all day. He really poofs and farts alone. Jin owned the room freshener and was just standing at the corner, waiting to let Hoseok change baby's diaper. He still hates this the most. After 5 minutes, when Hoseok was done, Jin jumped on his mattress and started to play with Jungkook, doing their little fights with pillows. Jin jumped scared when the door was busted open with a thud. He put a hand over his heart to calm down. You punks, can't you come like a human? Jin did his angry rap. Meanwhile, Jimin and Taeyong scratched their knees. You and Hoseok are just scaredy cats. Look! Even Kook didn't get scared. With that, Taeyong and Jimin too jumped on the mattress, playing with Kook. Yoongi came in Hoseok's room, running down through stairs with the speed of light. Yoongi stopped while catching an air, breathing heavily. What happened? Hoseok came out of washroom, only to see Yoongi like that. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Kook! Everyone looked at Yoongi weirdly, who shyly scratched his nape, saying it once more. It is Kook's birthday today. How do you know him? I asked Kat to collect all the things related to Kook from Jiwon Mansion. And look, I got his baby pictures too. I mean his birth time pictures, and also got his birth certificate. But what to do now? It is almost evening. We don't have enough time to celebrate.